Hello folks, today I will be preparing the meat for the ham kielbasa. This is one of the hams I have. Be careful because there's a bone in there too. Mainly I want to find out how much meat I have because I have 3 of these hams. I want to know, do I have to go to the store and buy some more? Because I need 5 pounds of meat. I want to cut off most of the fat. This is going to be for the coarser grind. That's the part that goes inside, little cubies inside the kielbasa. You can see that bone. Just going to chunk it off for now. I think I sliced a little bit of bone off there. I mean, a little bit of fat's okay. Just I want as little as possible. A bony little ham. Well, I want to find out how much that weighs, so I'll bring the scale over. This is going to be about the same weight for all my hams, and I got 3. Okay, it's zeroed in now. £1 pound 9 ounces. It's like 1.5 pounds. So that's 4.5 pounds. Okay, so I have to think about this. If I only have 4.5 pounds, that's not much. I'm gonna have to have 1 more chunk of meat, pork. So that's what I'll look into next. Hello, we're on the second ham now. I'm gonna trim off much fat and skin as I can. I also have to save some fat. I don't want the skin, but I want the fat. Because the garlic portion of this, the garlic sausage portion, needs fat. I found a nice cut of meat in the store, which is very reasonable price, but there's hardly any fat on it. This is actual hams. Small hams, but they're hams. And this is the meat that's going to be the coarse grind, the coarser meat. And the coarse grind will have much less fat in it, very lean. Seems like a lot of work, but you'll see, it'll be worth it. I'm not going to use any of the skin. This is just the first cleanup of the meat. I'm still going to cube it and all that. You know there's bone in here? quite cold still. It's like filleting a fish. Knife handle's getting slippery. Fat. Just making sure there's no bone or anything. I know there's a bone in here. Oh, my fingers are frozen. Maybe there's not a bone in this one. Well, I think I am going to cut up all this meat in the smaller pieces. It's got to be cut up small enough pieces to fit into the grinder. So I'm here with my knives, knife. 'Kay, what I'm trying to do right now is get ready to weigh it, because I have to know what the weight is. This is going to be all the ham. The ham is going to be surrounded by the garlic sausage meat. The garlic sausage will be medium ground. Zeroed out. Oh no. I want to zero it out with walnut. There, zeroed out with a walnut. So it's 7.28 pounds. It's quite a bit. So I'm going to put this in the fridge again because there's no need to be out. Okay, we had 7.28 pounds of ham. which is going to be the coarse grind. I'm going to find out how much fat we have sitting here too. Oops. Plate on, zero it. £1 pound, 8 ounces. The 7 pound was not 7.2. It would be 7 pounds, 2 ounces. Okay, I'm going to cover this fat, put it in the fridge. So I found this in the store today when I went there. It's $1.99 a pound. $4.39 a kilogram. And this is 4.97 kilograms. $21. That's a nice chunk. This is really going to turn into my garlic. Just to say, I need another plate. No, there's a plate. I'm at a loss to say how big of a chunk that is. I'm going to guess to begin with that. This is a whole pork loin. I know it's supposed to be pork butt for good sausage, but you don't really need much fat. So, wants to leak out. Put the plate on. Zero it off. Just take it out of the plastic. Although I don't think the plastic weighs very much. Maybe I'll leave it in the plastic for now. £4 pounds, 1 ounce. I think that's gonna be my size. How big was this one then? £6.5 pounds. Huh. So £4 pounds, 1 ounce it is. It's got a nice layer of fat on it already. That could actually, it's enough there. We already weighed it and it was 6 pounds. You can almost make a batch of sausage out of that stuff. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the freezer. Put all this also in the freezer, but label it as garbage till garbage day. And on garbage day, I'll put it out. Okay, we're back to cut this up. This is going to be for our fine ground. Quite a bit of fat on it. I might add a little bit more, but it doesn't have to be fat because it's not. It's going to have a cure in it and be smoked. It's not going to be put in a frying pan and fried. So. Yeah, there's quite a bit of fat here. It should work just perfect. That would be nice fried or baked, or I could see how to do things with that. But we're making it in the kielbasa. It's actually a nice cut of meat for 20 bucks. So that makes it like 10 pounds. 20 bucks. In today's day and age, well, that's it. So I will talk to you again when we're going to start grinding. So see you for now. Hi, so today I'm preparing the meat to put into the ham kielbasa. This is my ham. I don't have a large enough hole in my grinder blade, so I want bigger chunks. So I'm gonna have to cut it by hand. This is gonna take me a while, but I want pieces like that big. And these pieces, that big, they'll be encased in the garlic sausage that we'll make later out of the other meat. The pork loin with all the fat on it. But this here, I'm going to cut up into small little pieces. It'll take me a while, I think. There's a lot of meat. It's 7 pounds, 2 ounces worth of meat. And I'm going to cut them all up into small pieces, and I'll see you then.
Just maybe I'll give you a hand.
Funny, honey. So, we're done chopping up, cubing our ham. All by hand.
And I gave him a hand.
Yes, you give me a hand.
More than that.
Definitely give me a hand. So it's all little cubes like that. So I'm going to put that in the fridge now. Keep it cool. This here is all the silver skin. I guess you can see some of it. It's that tough layer of, people call it silver skin. So we're just going to throw that away. And we're going to set up the grinder. And I'll show you when we have the grinder set up. But mainly it's just like all the other grinding. We're going to end up in a fine grind though. We're going to do a coarse grind and a fine grind. I'm going to grind it twice. We're not putting spices in this time. I'm going to put that in on the finished batches. We'll show you that out. So I have my pork loin chopped up into smaller pieces. It's got more fat content on it. What it's going to be doing, I'm going to make garlic sausage out of that. And it's going to surround the chunks of ham. So it's all going to be packed into the sausage casing, chunks of ham and the garlic. So this has to be ground fine to make it really small to go around all the garlic, pack it all in there nice. So first I'm going to run it through here at a coarse blade. And then I'm going to come back and show you what it looks like done coarse. So I'll see you when I'm done the coarse. Hi. So the coarse grind is done. I have to grind it once more fine. It's a pretty nice looking burger. I had my gloves on. I just have such a hard time with gloves. Since I'm not selling it, I'm just making it for home use. And I wash my hands really good. That's the way I'll do it. If I was going to be selling it, which I'm not because I'm not a licensed butcher, then I would wear my gloves. This is my first time using this fine blade. I thought you would just use that for fruits and stuff. But want the differences between the coarser ham chunks that we have and this garlic blend to be really different, as far different as possible. The spicing will be different, texture will be different. So when you bite into that, you'll see. Hopefully this fine works. Like I say, I've never used it. The first little bit that comes out is probably going to be some of the coarse. I can see it's going to take a while, but there's what it looks like. So fine. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully it stays in focus. So fine. Should make good garlic. Anyway, I'll see you when I'm done. Finally done. 4 pounds to make the garlic. It is ground fine. And I put a handful of this through it again after to clean out anything that wasn't ground in the neck. So now I'm going to put this burger that's going to be garlic in the fridge, cool it off while I clean everything up. Grinder's finished with it, so I'll put it away. And then I'll come back and we'll start spicing the meat. So see you then.